In the last decade, China has spent almost $2 billion in overseas aid to 9 countries across the globe in a bid to reduce the number of countries that have official diplomatic relations with Taiwan, also known as the Republic of China. Hello and welcome to ThePrint. My name is Keshav Padmanabhan, and I am going to explain how China's aggressive diplomatic outreach in the last decade has made Taiwan worried, and also how it damages the reputation of the United States of America. Between 2016 and 2023, 9 countries shifted their diplomatic recognition from Taiwan to the People's Republic of China. China committed roughly $1.89 billion in financial commitments to these countries, according to data published by Aid Data, a research lab at the College of William and Mary in the US. The 9 countries are Burkina Faso, Panama, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Solomon Islands, Kiribati, Sao Tome and Principe, and the Dominican Republic. For Beijing, the aid to these countries is a political decision, and for this, no cost is too high. It is a part of their insistence that there is only one China and that Taiwan is a part of China, explained Jabin Thomas Jacob, an associate professor at the Department of International Relations and Governance Studies at the Shiv Nadar Institution of Eminence, told ThePrint. He added, Taiwan has also tried economic inducements to keep these countries in their corner. Taiwan is smart enough to realize that in this diplomatic football, they are not going to win. In January 2024, another Pacific island nation, Nauru, severed ties with Taiwan and recognized Beijing as the sole legal government representing China. Nauru in the past has sought aid from Taipei and Beijing and accordingly switched recognition between the two countries. Countries have flip-flopped between recognizing Taiwan and the People's Republic of China, depending on whomever offers it the largest check. Burkina Faso, for example, cut ties with Taipei in 1973, before resuming ties with the country in 1994. In 2018, Ouagadougou announced that it was severing ties with Taipei. This cost Beijing $447 million between 2018 and 2021, according to Aid Data. Beijing and Ouagadougou have signed loans worth $242 million, and China has committed grants worth $146 million in the 4-year period between 2018 and 2021. After the 2 coups d'etat in 2022, Ouagadougou has reportedly looked to China for military weaponry as well. A similar story is seen across the other countries who have switched recognition to Beijing from Taipei. The loss of diplomatic recognition across the globe, while may look bad for the regime in Taipei, offers them an opportunity to deepen economic ties with certain large economies that could offer it political protection vis-a-vis Beijing, Jabin Jacob told ThePrint. The Taiwanese probably have an opportunity here. Instead of expending their efforts to maintain these global relationships with geographically distant countries, it could now focus on deepening ties with large economies such as India, the US, and the European Union, Jacob told ThePrint. This could mean that for Taipei, the establishment of an economic presence through its companies in foreign countries could translate into political benefits. Arvind Yelleri, an associate professor at Jawaharlal Nehru University, holds a similar view to Jacob, in that Taipei now has a space to deepen existing ties with larger economies and reap certain benefits from it. For India, Taiwan is a necessary partner for its aspirations in Southeast Asia, Yelleri added. Taiwan has learned to maneuver across the international system even if it does not have de jure recognition from countries. With India focusing on growing its manufacturing of high technology equipment, Taipei finds itself in a sweet spot to offer New Delhi the necessary expertise to aid in this process, Yelleri told ThePrint. Despite these opportunities for Taiwan, the global perception of changing ties from Taipei to Beijing does not solely affect its own reputation, but that of the US as well. The US formally recognized the People's Republic of China in 1979, but has done its best to prevent other countries from switching official ties from Taipei to Beijing. Xiomara Castro, who came to power in Honduras in 2022 with a promise of severing ties with Taiwan, ties between Honduras and the Republic of China, first began in 1941 and remained for 82 years till March 2023, when Tegucigalpa established relations with Beijing. The Biden administration lobbied hard for Honduras to keep its ties with Taiwan, but in the end it was a futile attempt. According to Taiwan, Honduras asked for $2.5 billion in aid to retain ties, a sum Taipei was clearly unwilling to part with. Sripadna Pathak, an associate professor of Chinese studies at O.P. Jindal Global University, told ThePrint that every time a country switches diplomatic recognition from Taiwan to the PRC, it is not just a diplomatic loss for Taipei, but also for the US. The reputation of the US is maligned, especially in the Pacific countries where China has gained influence through its checkbook diplomacy, Pathak told ThePrint. Pathak added that the US seems to have no plan for Taiwan. Taiwan has realized it needs to diversify its markets as it cannot rely on China anymore. Taipei is worried at the developments, from its receding diplomatic footprint to long-term support from the US. This is all from me today. Thank you for watching ThePrint. Subscribe for more such news and analysis.